Well, hi, it's Peter Irvine. We're back now with the book in the Bible called 2 Chronicles. We just finished the series on 1 Chronicles. We continue through this to see how good and bad kings ruled the nation and what happened to them. And the first video I've titled Finishing Well. You know, it's often easy to start. There's lots of enthusiasm, excitement, momentum, there's growth. But when problems come, well, they were easily brushed aside because of the success and just the momentum and the excitement by everyone. And you can actually just drive through that. But over time, these things start to take effect. And what we see in this book is about kings who started well, and there were quite a few of them, but they finished badly. And some of them would be names that you might be familiar with. So what did they do? Well, they started to believe in their own strength. They started to believe in their prosperity or success and the accolades that came. And you'd call it believing their own publicity. And that's what we've really got to be careful in church circles, in business circles, and in life circles, is believing our own publicity. And we get to the stage where we don't think we need input, we don't need advice, we don't need direction. People I've seen in business don't even read their books, they don't listen to podcasts, they don't get challenged by anything because they think they know it all. And trust me, we don't know it all. And some examples through 2 Chronicles are Solomon, who really started well. We've talked about him. King Asa, Uzziah, Jehoshaphat. And man, did they have some great success. But man, it fell apart. And we live a life for a certain period of time and we need to finish well. Their success in these cases I just mentioned actually brought them fame, where everyone was sending accolades, coming to visit, telling how great they were, the success they'd been, even say you've been mightily blessed by God. So their success actually became their undoing. And I've seen that happen in business, I've seen it happen in churches and so many ministries and other things in life and community groups. So what did they trust? Well, they trusted their success. And we need success, and success is good, but don't trust it just for success' sake. They trusted or believed the accolades that came. They thought, number 3, how good they thought they were themselves. They were better than other people. They reduced their accountability. In fact, you will see that some of them didn't even listen to their advisors when they were warned. They get blind to their weaknesses or the gaps that are in the market, the gaps that are in the community. And we've got to be careful not to be blind to our weaknesses. And you can work around your weaknesses, but if you're aware of them, you can actually start dealing with them. The next thing they did, they didn't trust God any longer. See, when they were trusting God, they saw great success. And lastly, they don't see the need to just be open and start making the changes that needed to be made to go forward to another level. And I've got people that I've talked to who say, I'm very happy where I am. But I said, if you're growing yourself, you're naturally going to grow as a business, as a church, as a community group. But if you're not growing, loss of clients, loss of people, cost increases will soon get on top of you. And the markets are changing, as we've seen over many years. It can be financial markets, it can be COVID, it can be a pandemic, it could be anything. And we need to be growing ourselves. So what I want to finish this video with is a challenge. Get an accountability group and stay open to God. So you need to spend time with him and what he's saying and the challenge that might come through other people and through messages you might hear. But have an accountability group that aren't going to be just agreeing with you and giving you accolades all the time, but are sharing the vision, but actually challenging you and getting you to think differently about your business or your church or your community group that you're involved in. So learn to finish well, not just do part of the life. Thank you.